tell. Is this on?
I am the embodiment of the anti-Rousey.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Guys, we officially got an apology from the McMahons.
Yeah.
Not just Vince, but Stephanie McMahon, Shane McMahon,
Right.
and Hunter Hearst McMahon. They all came out to the ring and they said, I'm sorry, we sucked.
Yeah.
And by we sucked, we're going to blame Baron Corbin. But it was us.
Yes.
But it was Baron Corbin.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're going to do like a refresh.
Right.
Who thought for a moment, and screw me for being someone who thinks positively and has hope at all, but who thought for a moment we were going to get things that all fans wanted like the entire night? Like I was expecting
no.
like a Zack Ryder clean win over Mojo Rawley. I was like, that we're going to get for sure.
He wasn't
Yeah.
even there.
For
No.
sure. He was there.
He doesn't
He
exist
wasn't on the
anymore.
show.
He had a dark match or some shit.
Well, okay, that does not fucking count.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
He was not there.
No, I'm
Right.
not saying that he was there. They gave us that. No, they gave us zero. We literally didn't get anything.
Hey.
Matter of fact, we got the same
Hey,
shit we've been getting.
The Revival won a match.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Joe, let's play a game. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kick you in the balls
good.
over,
Okay.
and over, and over,
I don't like
and
this game.
over.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna apologize,
All right.
and then I'm gonna kick you right back in the balls.
Damn.
But like
That's what happened.
but like
That's
not
it.
not as hard this time.
Yeah, maybe like a little.
Maybe like a flick, like just flick the
I'll
balls.
flick the bottom of your sack.
so that you still know that he's there.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Just get better. Don't apologize.
Right.
It was
Just do
sad.
better.
It was
just
very sad.
do better.
Right.
Give us a better show. A couple weeks ago, we had a really good Raw. Once you hit rock bottom, though next week's Raw was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And then they followed up with an apology in this shit show.
Yeah. So it's like, let's see, what's the most elegant way to fucking put this?
What?
It's like, well, we want to change things, but we will. Just we've got like 3 months of storylines already written. So once we're done with those, then you'll see the changes. You'll be
Yeah.
in charge.
Yeah, right. No, you're right. It's almost like, guys, we promise you that we're going to start thinking up new shit really soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you might see in a few months.
Yeah.
But we promise to think harder. We're going to think better. Going to be more creative. We're
Yeah.
going to think more creatively.
Well, Stephanie was like, "It all changes tonight, next year."
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
yeah, because the next two Raws and SmackDowns are taped shows.
the next two?
The next two because of New Year's and New Year's Eve.
So when are they taping the New Year's Raw?
I don't know.
Some point next week at a
Yeah.
house show or something?
Probably. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. So I don't know.
So someone is gonna think they're going to a house show, and it's actually gonna be like Monday Night Raw.
Well, they're going to advertise that.
Yeah.
They've done that before where it's like, hey, this is a Raw taping.
But
Yeah.
why don't they just do a recap? I'd be okay to watch a recap. You know what I mean?
a
Like,
recap of what?
of the year in review.
They're doing that. It's the New Day Super Booty Pancake Power.
When is that? Tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not-
That's their year in review.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah. Totally.
All right. I guess that's on me.
Yeah,
I'll
and
watch
don't
it.
forget the
I'll
marathon.
be down for 6 more hours.
I mean, we
Miss
have
and
to
misses.
recap that. We have to.
I know. That or NXT. I wonder
Joe.
what people are gonna watch.
Joe, you have to defend your new title for the New Day Pancake Party
do.
show. And one of the questions is how many pancakes will be in the show?
Yeah.
I have 500.
Okay, Eric?
I have 750.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. The correct answer is, who gives a shit?
Yes.
You should have went with one. It was Price's Rice.
Price is Right.
You know. Yeah.
By the way, yeah,
Yeah, I already mentioned it. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, we already mentioned it.
We
I
don't
guaranteed I would get this, and here it is.
Yeah.
You guarantee that every time.
You
so
do.
And I always have it.
Your guarantees
And I always have it.
don't matter.
I guarantee that I will hold on to this
Yeah.
forever.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee it.
Calm down, George Zimmerman.
George. Weird reference.
The guy from Men's Warehouse. You're
Yeah.
gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
That is not George Zimmerman. Google George Zimmerman, folks, and that is a weird
George
reference.
Zimmer. It's like the same.
They have
almost the
similar
same
names.
That's the guy
Yes.
from Florida who
Yeah.
did bad things.
Oh,
That's who you
oh.
refer to.
Yeah,
I was
but
like, what reference is
I think they have the
Yeah.
same name, or it's either the same name or very similar.
No, Zimmer
Yeah.
and Zimmerman.
It's
Yeah.
Zimmer.
Okay,
Yeah,
George
yeah.
Zimmer.
That's pretty
Calm
funny.
down, George Zimmer.
You're gonna like the way.
No,
you
no,
look.
you're right. Joe is George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
He was ousted. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's damn evil. All right, so let's get into this so we can destroy it. Andrew,
No, let's get into something else first.
can we?
Yeah.
We have to thank 4 new patrons who signed up on patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Yeah.
So thank you to Matt Schultz, Josh the Viper Wiper, real name,
I like it.
Yeah.
Jack O'Brien, and Adam Webb.
Go Web.
Text you later, Jack.
We also had a bunch of people that rejoined. So thank you to all of you as well.
Yeah.
And be sure to sign up, patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Check out the Santa Sleigh recap that we just put out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get this new T-shirt that I'm wearing, the new logo T-shirt,
That's right. You can get that
on sale now.
at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling for only $19.99.
I mean, it makes the perfect stocking stuffer.
Of course. And if you send it to us with a pre-packaged
Like envelope or box or
we'll
something.
sign it for you and send it right back.
Pay the shipping, we'll sign it.
Yeah.
Or we'll just hold it up with a pit, whatever you want.
We'll do it.
Just buy
We'll
it.
regal it. We'll do whatever you want.
Whatever
to
you
it.
want.
Yeah.
I'll sleep in it.
Right? If you screenshot
Naked.
a picture of us while watching
All
the
right.
podcast, we'll sign that.
I'll regal it, and then Joe will sleep with it.
If you
and
use
I'll-
a telephoto
in
lens
that
in
order.
Joe's window, he'll
How
sign
about
it.
the 3 of us will sleep in the same bed on top of it one night?
God damn it! I said no playing Siamese twins.
We'll have a circle regal, and
I get
whoever
middle. I get middle. I call it.
we'll have a circle regal with the shirt, and whoever regals last has to sleep with it.
Oh, man. I'll be regaling. But if you regal first, what does that say? This turns you on.
Says
Where's our
you-
show gone?
Says you're a winner.
Anyway, that's
all
our
right.
show, folks. Look for us on Patreon.
Shout out to all of our young fans,
Yeah.
10 and younger
God,
that are
you're
listening
listening.
right now. So Monday Night Raw starts with the boss. Everyone in the crowd cheers the man who's been making awful television the last
Yeah.
couple of months.
Yeah.
They're like, "Woo! Look, it's that guy that we hate, but we love him for
Yes.
some reason."
Right.
Come on. What
Like
the
you
hell?
said, though, you said this. He's a celebrity.
Yeah.
He's made himself into a celebrity, so when he comes out, everyone's going to cheer him
Right. The marks will cheer him.
until he starts to talk.
Well, yeah. Well, okay.
What? This sucks. Boring. What?
Well, I guess he expected to get booed because he comes out there and the first thing he says is, "I don't want to hear boos," and then of course they go boo.
Of course.
So Vince says Raw has been on TV for over 25 years, and one of the reasons is because as the times change, so do we. And I wanted to get the audio, I forgot, but it's almost verbatim what he said when he ushered in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Remember when he did that video? It was like that video that he taped, and he literally in the video he says, WWF at the time has been, long running for a long time, and one of those reasons is as the times have changed, so have we. So he did the same line as the Attitude Era, and then he introduces Stephanie. She comes out, and then he's like, and Triple H, and Shane, and Linda, I think, but
Yeah.
Came out into a wheelchair.
wheelchair
And
Linda.
then he made out with Trish in front of her.
That
happened.
It's all changing.
Yeah, it
Everything's changed. But it seemed like Vince was just agitated. It seemed like he didn't even want to be out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's just
you
getting
want to
old
go out
really fast.
in front of your crowd and on live TV, basically saying, "Yeah, I fucked up.
Pretty much.
I'm a fucking idiot."
So Stephanie tells the crowd that they haven't been doing their job well lately, and that's because,
Lately?
right, they haven't been listening to the fans. But that all changes tonight. This is a fresh start. Triple H says we're taking back Monday Night Raw. Well, who the fuck was running it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
You
was
guys-
happening before tonight?
And where are you taking it back to?
Right, exactly. I felt like Triple H in his head while he was up there, he was like, we're all apologizing. Triple H was like, why the fuck am I apologizing? I have nothing to, like, Go turn on NXT. I have nothing to apologize for.
It's funny because like the announcers when Triple H was coming out, and they're like, "Oh, he's the brainchild. He's the innovator of NXT. He's the creator of it."
Right.
You know, it's weird that because they don't normally mention that when he comes out.
I think right. I know. I think everyone knows that he, like Vince runs WWE, he runs NXT.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was too much breaking the fourth wall. And then,
but also blaming
acting
Corbin.
like they weren't around.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, who's been around?
Corbin.
This
It's
has
all
been them.
no. This has been Corbin. This is all Corbin's fault.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They
I was
broke-
just backstage and I pedigreed Jesse James. We're taking back SmackDown right now. Right. Yeah, like who?
He's just beating the fuck out of Road Dogg.
Right.
He's got like Pat Patterson in a headlock. Fuck you, Pat. You fucked us. Kevin Meaney's like in like a fucking torture rack. You fucked us, Kevin.
Yeah.
Michael Cole, I'm coming after you.
Yep.
These are all minions of the leader,
Right.
Of course.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
They're just in the writer's room, just shooting all of them.
Yeah.
So Shane says that goes for SmackDown Live as well because we want the fans to have the best possible experience. And then Triple H gives us a hint of what's to come.
In the coming weeks and months, you will be seeing new faces, new superstars, new matchups. As of now, you are the authority.
What? We're the authority? Okay, cool. Right now, I guess strip Brock Lesnar of the Universal title.
Yeah. First
How about
order of
that?
action.
Zack Ryder impromptu match for the IC title.
Boom.
Now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Triple H. Who do I call to give you my suggestions?
Yeah.
Because we pretty much boo and cheer who we want to boo and cheer.
Yeah. Like you can tell like who we want to see and who we don't by the way we react.
We don't even care about Lesnar actually laying down for anyone at this point because it's so fucking, ridiculous at this point. If Vince would have come out with the Universal title and be like, you want change? We know you're sick of this bullshit. Brock Lesnar will never be in WWE again. Unless he wants to do a full schedule like everyone else.
Right?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
There you go.
You'd win over everybody. Done.
That's how you would prove that
Done.
you really
Yeah.
are going to change things up.
Yeah. That would have been the perfect thing to do. Immediately come out, Brock Lesnar stripped.
Imagine we took over and got to do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
First order of business, Brock Lesnar is stripped of the Universal title. I'll pay out his contract, but unless he wants to be here every week, we'll never see him again.
Yeah.
Effective immediately, we have traded Bobby Lashley back to Impact Wrestling. In return, we got a ham sandwich, and it was delicious. I'd share it with you, but it just wasn't that big.
Yeah.
Like
Vince is like, I accept those terms. Only thing if you send Leo Rush with him.
from Chappelle Show.
All right, Leo Rush is going
my
with
God.
Lashley to Impact Wrestling.
Oh my God.
Or just have him not talk anymore. Either way.
Something.
So, yeah, we're the authority. Apparently, they're going to give us what we want. They're finally going to listen to the fans.
Yeah.
Which means if Rusev starts getting pops again, then they're going to push Rusev. I mean, that's what I took from it. Like, they're finally going to push the stars that the
we
fans
cheer
for.
I know what they should have done. They should have done this. Walking Dead just got away with it. Why can't the WWE flash forward like 2 years? Oh my God. It's a storyline. Who gives a shit? Right? Just start changing everything.
Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, it's been 2 years since we've been on TV.
Yeah.
No. They act like nothing's changed. You know what I mean? Like even the commentators are acting like, "Hey, welcome! It's 2020."
Yes.
Right. Like 2021. They start.
And
fresh.
here he comes, the Universal Champion, Chris Benoit Jr.
Good Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Well, he's trying to make it right now.
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As your champion. So Vince says, as long as we give you less of what you don't want and more of what you do, WWE will always be then, now, forever.
There is a lot of what we don't want.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
a lot of what we don't want.
Yes. So Baron Corbin then comes out. Oh, a lot of what we don't want.
Yeah.
So he comes out and says what happened to him at TLC was unfair. And then we go to commercial break, like while he's coming out, walking to the ring.
Yeah. I was like, what just happened?
When we come back, the crowd is booing so loud that Corbin could barely talk on the mic. Mm-hmm. And now the McMahon family, they're all acting like baby faces because Corbin's in the ring.
Yeah.
And Corbin wants them to still make him the permanent GM of Raw, so they have a family huddle, and they say no. And again, it seemed like they were winging it because no one knew when to talk. They were all talking over each other.
Yeah, it was really weird.
They're like family huddle, and then Stephanie looked at Vince. He didn't talk, and then she was like, no. And then Vince is like, no. Like, they didn't know who was supposed to talk when.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the hell they're doing. However, Vince has an idea. They have another huddle, and then Triple H tells Corbin that he could be the permanent GM of Raw if he beats this man. And out comes Kurt Angle in his wrestling gear. Stephanie tells Corbin there's also a special referee, and Heath Slater comes out. So we have that match right now. Corbin gets the upper hand, so Triple H comes out and says, oh, I forgot, it's a handicap match. So then Rude, Gable, and Cruz come out and beat up Corbin outside the ring. They roll him back inside. It's just like what happened at TLC. Kurt,
are we missing something?
What?
Just like at TLC?
There it is. There it is.
Wow, your Kyrie impression is getting better every week.
Thank you.
Stone Cold. It may be better than your Stone Cold.
It could be. Yeah. So Kurt takes Corbin to Suplex City. Everyone gets tagged in to have their fun. He tries to run away. They bring him back. All four of them are in the ring attacking Corbin. So Heath Slater turns his back to check the turnbuckle and ropes. And then Shane comes out and says, oh, I forgot something else. This match is no disqualification. So Heath
Why
Slater.
did they even have to say that? They didn't even have to say that.
Right.
Heath Slater gives Corbin a few kicks while he's on the ground. They all bring chairs to hit Corbin with. Kurt Angle hits the Angle Slam and gets the win. And then after the match, they bring in a table, and Kurt Angle slams Corbin through the table.
But I mean, like, this was just the same exact thing that happened.
I lost interest a minute into this thing.
This was the same exact thing.
I thought he already wasn't the GM.
He's not.
Why did you have to do it again?
So we're going to do the same exact thing and just kick your ass again.
Yes. Again.
We're going to give the fans what they want.
Again.
We're going to fire Baron Corbin. You just did.
Yeah.
In case you didn't see it at TLC.
In case you're not chalking out $10 a month or can't come up with a second email or something.
No, that's why you need to see the pay-per-view to see that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's like,
Right.
well, in case you
Right.
didn't see the pay-per-view, here it is again.
He will do the same exact thing.
Right.
Yes.
So
Monday Night TLC.
So Corbin's gone finally. You know,
Sure.
at least for the GM part.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler. McIntyre comes out mid-match, but Dolph and Balor attack him. Although a couple minutes later, McIntyre gets in the ring and attacks both of them, causing a DQ. And he hits both of them with a Claymore kick.
Cool.
And next week, it's going to be a triple threat match.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, sure. I'm sure it'll be a good match.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything, but,
They'll bury McIntyre again, I'm sure.
I get McIntyre has to get the win now. He has to. How could he not at this point?
Well.
Oh, right. It was already taped. Next up, Dean Ambrose comes out with his Intercontinental Championship. He probably didn't get pinned, though, right? He probably wasn't pinned.
Who cares?
Honestly, he still
who
gets
cares?
the loss.
Does that matter?
Yeah. Dean comes out with his IC title, with his 4 Shield buddies and gas masks.
Yeah.
Seth choked at TLC, but I'm not done with him yet. Dean tells Seth to come out to the ring to admit that he was right all along. Seth doesn't come out, so instead, Dean says he's having an Intercontinental Open Challenge right now.
So he'll come out now.
No,
No.
he won't. He doesn't want the title.
Wait, hold on. In case of open challenge emergency, break glass. Oh, it's Tyler Breeze.
Tyler Breeze.
Yeah.
If
Send
you
him
watch,
out there.
Mr. Open Challenge, apparently.
yeah, it's like, hey, did you watch NXT? No, then this will all be new to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
Right.
you need someone to give you a pretty good match where you'll think this guy's a little better than I thought, but still lose because he's Tyler Breeze. I give you Tyler Breeze.
Yeah.
There's no one else. I mean, like, look, I like Tyler Breeze, but he just did it on NXT.
Literally, yeah.
Just did it. You can't do this again.
Apollo
And
Crews
how
is
do you
busy.
how do you
Well, fuck him, but
Yeah.
anyone else.
How do you answer one open challenge as a heel and then do the other open challenge as a face? Like, doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's like, well, being a bad guy didn't work. Let me try being a good guy this time.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he was whatever. I think he was looking at himself the whole time. He didn't really.
That's his gimmick.
He didn't do
He
anything
always does that.
face-like against Dean.
I mean, someone had to be
Yeah,
the
but
face.
Dean's the clear heel.
Right. So Dean wins with the dirty deeds, and then he talks more shit about Seth. Seth's music hits. He doesn't come from the stage because he's dressed as one of the Shield guys,
What?
which was super obvious. But
Yeah.
Seth attacks Dean.
Now, who's that handsome devil?
Right.
Let's see who that is under that mask.
Seth attacks Dean, but the Shield guys attack Seth. But Seth beats them up while Dean retreats. Later in the show, Caruso interviews Seth Rollins, who says TLC was a disaster. Well, maybe your part was.
Yeah.
He says he heard what the crowd said last night, and he needs to step up and right the wrongs, and that starts with ending Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin then walks up talking shit, so Seth knocks him to the ground with a single punch. And then later they announce that Seth Rollins will face Baron Corbin next week. New matchups,
Clean
New
slate.
feuds, new people, new wrestlers.
Same old shit. Same old shit. I hope that gets chanted.
Will Corbin still be dressed like in his authority outfit, or
That's his new ring gear.
that's his new ring gear?
Yeah.
Long sleeve shirt
Yeah. And a vest.
and a vest.
Fucking.
Also backstage, Charlotte Caruso interviews Shane, who says there's going to be some big changes on SmackDown. But then Drake Maverick and AOP walk up, demanding a rematch for the Raw tag titles.
Drake Maverick and who?
AOP.
Who?
AOPP.
Authors of Pain.
Authors
That's how we'll
of
say their
Piss.
name on this show from now on. Authors of Piss is better. Let's go with that.
Right. So they're demanding, a rematch for the Raw tag titles, but Shane says we're not doing rematches for titles anymore.
What? Wait. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a change, right?
Are we
Hold
not
on.
ever?
Let me take my glasses off for
One
a second.
and done?
Yeah.
Repeat that?
Yeah.
I took
Oh
off
my
my
God.
glasses so I can hear it better.
Right.
I like that you've got go-to audios on this show.
Uh-huh.
You need to play that every time we see a rematch on SmackDown from now on.
So followed by Kyrie Sane's again.
Yes.
Oh my
again.
God.
We're no longer doing rematches.
We're no
again.
longer doing rematches.
Again.
Again.
So yeah, we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh my God.
But Shane says you can have an opportunity if you win the Fatal 4-Way #1 contender match tonight. So wait, Shane's running Raw?
Sure.
That's how you know that there's no more GMs. There's no, it's just the McMahon family. The McMahon 4 are just running Raw and
They've
SmackDown.
reformed the corporation.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest grandchild? I'm guessing Shane
Yes.
has a son who's
Yes.
12 or 13 at this point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe 14.
Sure.
I'll Google it. But like when until we see one of them come into the fray? Like 18? How Stephanie
Right.
was like 16, 17?
Yeah.
Think they'll do in ring?
Shane was the ref when he was like 18 or something.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think they will. Why would you disallow that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Vince McMahon wrestled. Shane wrestled. He still wrestles. So you can't be a hypocrite and be like, no, kid, you can't do it. It's dangerous. Dad, you're 49 and you're jumping off cages.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be fine. And now there's concussion protocol. There's better doctors. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing less
Hulk
crazy
Hogan isn't
shit.
giving everyone cocaine.
Cocaine.
No more cocaine, Hogan.
So, I mean, we're going to see that soon. And I don't know. Maybe that'll usher in some change.
Yeah.
But, you're going to just see another group of McMahons come through.
Yeah.
Right.
And the authority will be even bigger. Because as of right now, you are the authority. But in reality, we're still the authority.
But in reality, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell us how to run our show.
Next up, they announced that a bunch of NXT stars are on their way to WWE. We watched short vignettes of Lars Sullivan,
Which we already knew.
of course, Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery, Nikki Cross, and EC3. So I'm excited to see them, but so much for the surprise.
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
with the spoil?
if only they had some sort of pay-per-view that they use every year, like Maybe we'll have a couple legends, maybe some new faces, a couple surprises.
Yeah.
If only they had that, it would have been the perfect, vehicle for this.
Right. Yeah. I
Oh,
wonder.
huh. Wait.
What's the next pay-per-view?
Royal Rumble?
No, they couldn't do it there.
No.
The 30 spots,
Yeah.
they're all taken already.
Right.
And R-Truth has has number 30, so that's, you can't have that one be any good either.
Clearly, it's Backlash.
Backlash, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's just one of the best things about the NXT call-ups is when it's a surprise.
Exactly.
When Bobby Roode came out
mean-
on SmackDown, and we didn't know, it was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah. Lars Sullivan, they've been advertising for weeks. That's not anything new.
A couple weeks.
Nikki Cross has already been on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's not a surprise.
No.
I mean, Lacey Evans.
Well, I don't think any of these are not, they're not going to be surprises anymore. They're just going to be like, oh, their debut match is next week or something. You
Right.
know?
So Lars, we've said Lars is probably going to go to SmackDown.
I mean, we think, probably, right?
Because they need a monster. Mm-hmm. Lacey Evans, where does she go? Raw?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But again, how long is it going to take? Lacey's involved in a title thing right now. Heavy Machinery's involved in a title thing right now.
Right.
EC3's kind of involved with, in a
the
thing.
Undisputed Era.
Yeah, so what's the point of announcing this? I don't get this.
just to try to tell you, big changes are coming. These are the new faces
we
you're going to
know
be
they're
seeing.
going to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing the EC3 before Velveteen Dream or Adam Cole.
Tell us how you knew EC3 was
Ciampa.
going to come. Tell us about that.
You mean his vignette? Well, the vignette, he's taking off his clothes.
He's got his fucking wrestling gear.
They do a close up of his crotch, and he's unbuckling his belt. It's like, what is going to happen? Is he about to show his dick?
Is Val Venus coming back?
Hello, lady.
And then there's a close up of his face, really tight, and he just smiles and shows you all of his fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my God, he's gonna be a goofy baby face, isn't he?
Yeah.
Instead of the douchebag heel that he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Bobby Roode.
He's like, "Yeah," like this big stupid smile.
Smiling EC3.
It's me. It's me. It's EC3.
Yeah. But again,
And I like me.
right. I mean, Lars Sullivan will be safe. He won't be buried because he's a monster. But
Right.
unless they're really going to do changes, what?
They can bury a monster.
Well, I mean, he'll be like the Braun Strowman of
Braun
SmackDown.
Strowman, yeah.
He'll never win the title. But,
Anything.
Yeah.
He'll
but
never
just
win anything.
Never win anything. But everyone else, obviously, you'd be worried about. So we'll see. Yeah. Next up, we have the almighty Bobby Lashley doing Elias's gimmick in the ring with Leo Rush. He's holding the broken guitar from TLC. And Lashley does his poses, including the one where he spreads his ass cheeks. So that's nice.
Look at my butthole.
And then JoJo says, ladies and gentlemen, Elias. The lights turn on. Elias is standing behind them, and he hits Lashley in the back with the guitar.
Yep.
Lashley falls out of the ring, but then runs right back in the ring right after that. He barely sells it. He's like, oh, that fucking hurt. All right. And then Elias has to run away because Lashley's fine. The guitar shot doesn't
He's a
even
monster.
really hurt
He's a
Lashley.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that booty power.
That is one strong ass, let me
That's
tell
a
you.
strong ass.
So this is still going on. They're going to fight next week in the Christmas.
Miracle on 34th Street fight.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that.
You have the
What?
the
Well, yeah, we'll save that for next week. I mean,
Okay.
Jesus, we need to save that.
Jesus.
Next up, we have a video package for Sami Zayn. He's returning soon.
cool.
Soon when?
I don't know. That's the surprise.
Soon.
Yeah.
Returning soon. Yeah, we got that.
Returning one day.
Right. Yeah. At some point.
Okay.
So is Cena. So is Undertaker.
Right.
So is Kane, probably.
Can we get the exact dates?
WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
Can we get the exact dates that they're returning?
Yeah.
So that we know not to tune in because it won't be exciting because it's spoiled. Next up, we have the Authors of Piss versus the Revival versus the B Team. Whoa. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, bitches.
Versus the Lucha House Party.
So
we
that's still a thing?
We still have them.
After the apology, that's still a thing?
That's still a thing.
That should have gotten its own separate apology.
We apologize for these pinatas, and then they just rip them in half.
Yeah.
Corey Graves tells us that he heard the McMahon regime has done away with Lucha House rules, which, that was the case for this match. There was only 2 of them. Mm-hmm. And the Revival get the win after hitting Bo Dallas with the Shatter Machine. So the Revival are the number 1 contenders, and they're getting their title shots next week.
All right.
For Christmas. Merry Christmas. So...
Yay.
And then next up, there's the video package for Kevin Owens because he's also returning soon.
Coming soon.
He's coming.
Soonish.
He's going to come. Get ready.
Did you guys forget about Kevin Owens?
Here he comes.
He's coming.
Yep.
He's
so much changes.
he's limping, but he's coming.
So many changes.
I know.
All these changes.
All these new faces.
Yeah. Next up, Ronda Rousey comes to the ring. She issues an open challenge for the title. And then we go backstage where we see all of the women besides Nia and Tamina yelling at the production guy to hit their music, which is pretty funny since...
That's hilarious because we always think, right? Like,
Right.
oh, it's an open challenge.
First got to get to the soundtrack.
There were like 10 of our fans tweeted at us saying like, oh my God, they listened to you guys. Like,
Yeah.
because I said a couple weeks ago, just tip the production guy like $10, like here,
Right.
play my music. But the other thing is, they're standing right by Gorilla. They're like 5 feet from Gorilla. At that point, just run to the ring. Your music doesn't have to hit.
Right.
You're the first out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get it.
So then Stephanie shows up and she's like, enough! All of you come with me, you bitches. So they come out to the stage and Stephanie says they're all deserving. All 10 of them are deserving, so we're going to have an 8-woman gauntlet match to decide who will face Ronda.
All of you are deserving, so I'm going to answer the open challenge.
Yeah. So the Riot Squad only gets one of them. Only Ruby gets in. Liv and Sarah don't get to be in this gauntlet
Sorry.
match. But that starts right now. And it's there's still an hour left of Raw. And this is the rest of the hour is the women's gauntlet match.
This
Yeah.
is the entire rest of the show.
Yes.
So how many matches did we see?
8.
If you count this as one.
Right.
How many was it?
Oh, before this match?
Yeah, like how many total matches were there in the whole show if this counts as one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches.
So 5 matches in 3 hours.
in
Yes.
3 hours, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going with this? This is the new regime?
Yeah.
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 But again, like, the gauntlet match they did on Raw for the men, months ago, it was like an hour and a half, I think it went, an hour and 45 minutes or something like that. But the thing was, you had all top tier performers in that match. You had, some of the best male wrestlers. In this case, we start things off with Alicia Fox. We also have Dana Brooke in the match. Natalya, just a lot of women that really can't put on a good match.
Yeah.
That's the problem here. This goes on for an hour. Alicia Fox and Bayley are first. Bayley kayfabe injures her knee, but still eliminates Alicia with a roll-up. Dana Brooke comes out next, but gets a Bayley to belly. Next up is Mickie James, and she eliminates Bayley with a DDT.
The gauntlet is ridiculous for one reason. Either the person coming in wins every time, or the first person in wins almost to the end.
Yes.
And
Bayley was first the last time they did a gauntlet match.
Sure.
She keeps getting screwed in gauntlets.
Right.
So Mickie James eliminates Bayley. Ember Moon comes out, and she hits the Eclipse to eliminate Mickie. Natalya is next, and she eliminates Ember with a roll-up. Yeah. And then she eliminates Ruby Riott with a roll-up. Roll-up, roll-up, roll-up. The final entrant is Sasha Banks. They go 10 minutes, and then Natalya makes Sasha tap to the sharpshooter.
After being in her third match in a row,
Yep.
Yes.
Natalya clean beats Sasha.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the change.
Sasha.
This is the change we want. We could have had
poor thing.
Could have had Sasha versus Ronda. What a great match that could have been.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Natalya versus Ronda next week.
But they're
And
best
Sasha in her Wonder Woman
They're
outfit.
best friends. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I'm like, I think she wins because this is her.
Well,
winning
that
outfit.
should be like her.
It's like her demon.
It's her demon. Yeah. She should never lose in the Wonder Woman outfit.
Right. I mean, we never lose when she wears the Wonder Woman
No, we
outfit.
don't.
True.
Oh my god.
Right after the match, Natalya kisses Sasha on the cheek. That was sweet of her. That was sweet. What
Then-
great sportsmanship.
Then what? Then what does she
And then
do?
that's it. Ronda comes out to congratulate her best friend.
Where does she kiss Ronda?
Shut up. Ronda holds up Natalya's arm. They hug, and then they shake hands, and then they hug some more.
Yeah.
They stare at each other like, oh, it's getting serious. And then they hug again. Like, what is going on?
I like the grunt.
like
The women doing it.
this match is next week, and since it was already taped, I don't see much happening, but
I'm sure it's the main event,
sure.
but no, I don't know.
But at some point, Natalia's going to turn heel on her
She has to.
She has to.
How is it not here? After tapping.
because it's a tape show.
So they can't,
Yeah. So not until the next year, I guess.
The next year.
Yeah. Give it a few weeks. Next up, we go to SmackDown Live. And that starts backstage with Shane addressing the entire roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentioning what happened on Raw, and the whole roster boos that. They're like, Raw, boo!
Yeah, what was that?
They just boo the mention of Raw.
Yeah.
They're so brainwashed into thinking this is the show for you.
Right.
This is it.
Yep.
And then, then they get traded to Raw, and then Raw's the show for them.
They love
Yeah,
Raw.
then they bleed red.
Finally, I'm on the real show.
I bleed red.
Yeah.
Shane says big changes are coming. He introduces Paige as the former general manager.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Shane.
He tells her that she's done a great job, but her role is changing. What's going to be her role?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Probably nothing.
Promoter of her movie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then her new role will be released from the WWE.
Yeah. The best part of this segment was the New Day standing right next to Daniel Bryan eating
God.
big slabs of meat.
This
Oh my God.
was
Big E was just like staring at him like,
like when we say big slabs of meat,
Yeah,
like
what the
they were
hell
like,
did he...
they were like steaks.
if
like
you ever
mutton.
remember the Simpsons, not the Simpsons, the Flintstones cartoon where they put the Brontosaurus rib on the car, it was basically one of those.
Oh my God, it was so
Yeah.
great.
So great.
It was hilarious.
Great.
But next up, Becky Lynch comes out to the ring, and
Yeah.
she immediately calls out Ronda Rousey.
Now, Ronnie, you listen up and you listen up good. When I stepped into your business, I faced you down. Made you tap out in your own dressing room. Left you laying in your own ring. At TLC, you cost me my title, and you didn't even have the decency to fight me. You pushed over my ladder when I was inches away from victory. Well, Ronnie, I have worked way too hard for way too long to be all I can be, to let some rowdy Piper cosplayer take it all away from me.
Damn!
Wow. So amazing.
Rowdy Piper cosplayer.
Remember
Yeah.
when we used to make fun of Becky's accent?
Yeah.
And now it gets me hard. It went from like, wow, this she's terrible, to like,
Gets
wow,
me
she's
like hard
like-
up to watch more wrestling.
like-
strong and plow.
Gives you the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Sorry, my crumb stand. So Charlotte comes out and says she would have won if it weren't for Ronda.
Oh.
Then Asuka comes out and says, "Fuck Ronda! Asuka is the champ now."
Asuka is a champion now.
Yeah. They all point out the fact that, Ronda is the only reason why Asuka is the champ.
Yeah.
They
And when
all-
you're the champ, you don't care.
Here's the thing about Asuka's title win is this is what WWE does with everyone. They wait, like, once someone is so hot and it's like, in terms of being over, they get so over with the crowd, it's like, now's the time to give them their big title win, give them their huge moment, and then they don't do it.
Right.
Instead, they wait 6 to 12 months later and do it, so
Right.
that when it happens, you're like, okay, it happened.
Cool.
Yeah. Like, that's how I feel about Asuka being the champ now. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But not how I would have felt if they would have done it at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, everybody gets this title eventually, so this is her turn.
This is what
She's
they do.
another her turn wrestler.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So they all yell at each other, but then out comes Vince McMahon, who tells Becky and Charlotte to stop whining. He's like, "Oh, you stop bitching, you bitches."
Yeah.
And then he asks Asuka if she wants to defend her title right now. And then Naomi comes out and calls dibs. So Vince makes the match.
Yeah.
So
He did though. I like what he said though when he was like, "Look, Becky and Charlotte, it was a TLC match. Anything goes." And you had your comeuppance in the match.
I mean,
That's
it's
part of it.
sure.
It's pretty insane to think that Carmella was SmackDown Women's Champion before Asuka.
Well, yeah.
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 Sure was.
So Naomi comes out and they make that match, Asuka versus Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship right now. That's the big change. This is who we have for Asuka. But then again, SmackDown doesn't really have anyone else.
No.
They haven't established Zelina Vega as a wrestler, really.
No.
So
She
you
was
can't...
back as a valet this week.
Yeah, but in her wrestling gear.
Yeah, whatever.
So
She didn't wrestle.
Becky and Charlotte were sitting ringside. Naomi hit Asuka with a side Russian leg sweep off the second rope. That was nice, at least.
Yeah.
Naomi then hit Asuka with the big butt blast and went for the pin, and Asuka barely kicked out. I had a mini heart attack there.
99%.
Yeah. Asuka retains after making Naomi tap to the Asuka lock.
Immediately tapping.
Yeah. Which was weird because she put her in the Asuka lock
Twice.
before that, and Naomi fought out of it. But then the third time, it's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no,
shit.
no,
It's a
No, not again.
charm.
Yeah. Next up, we go backstage where the Miz.
Wait, hold on. Where's the Becky fighting after the match?
What are you talking about?
Charlotte elbows someone.
That happened?
Big bro. No, it didn't. Why is Becky not stunning everyone
Like,
after this?
what the hell did I
Don't
miss?
give us garbage and then not let Becky beat the living shit out of everyone involved.
Exactly.
That's what Stone Cold would have done. That's what Becky should be doing. At least let Charlotte beat the fuck out of everybody with a kendo stick. Something. Give us something.
Exactly.
Make this a moment. And instead, everyone's like,
Unfortunately, Becky's in limbo until the Rumble
Yeah.
I guess.
because they're not going to give her a title match or anything.
No, they
No.
shouldn't.
Well, then she, what is she going to do?
Although Becky Lynch has been a 2-time champion and has never been pinned or submitted as champion. Let that sink in for a minute.
Wow.
Okay.
Think about that. How'd she lose it the first time?
Well, what are we doing? Trivia already?
TLC, Alexa Bliss,
No.
tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Wait, they just said this was the first women's tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Maybe a table match then? It
table-
wasn't.
Oh, it was a tables match.
Tables match.
Yeah, I remember that. That was when we were like, wait, we should have known Alexa was going to win because she doesn't
can't
weigh
go through a
enough
table.
to go through a table.
That's right.
I remember.
that.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
So, anyway.
Yeah, so backstage, Miz knocks on the McMahon family dressing room. Vince walks out and makes fun of Miz's baby knock. He's like, "What was that? A baby knock?"
What are you?
This
what
is
are you,
Vince.
baby?
Vince's attempt at comedy in
Yes.
2018. Miz asks to talk to Shane, but Vince says Shane can't come on to play right now.
I thought that was so funny.
That was funny.
Miz asks for Vince's blessing, telling him, "I'm a worthy partner for your son."
Yeah, it got weird.
And then Vince tells Miz, "How about I give you a tag team match and let's see how good you really are." Yeah, because he hasn't proved himself
Ever.
on how good he is.
Yeah.
And how many tag teams has he won the tag titles with?
All of them? Everyone?
Johnny Nitro, Johnny Morrison. That's
Yeah.
2 right there.
Big Show.
Big Show.
That's 2 right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's
gotta
more,
be
but
out
it's
there.
just like
Didn't he win it with Cena?
he's back to a tag team guy. That's what he is now. He's going
Did he
back
win it
to
with R-Truth?
Yeah, but I'm okay with if he kind of does like a mini face turn by teaming with Shane for tag team. That would be fine, wouldn't it? You wouldn't want to see that?
Sure.
No.
Sure, no.
I
Really?
mean, it's just going to lead to a feud. I mean, I don't know. It seems
I don't want to
this
see
whole thing's
Shane
stupid.
versus Miz. at
Miz is
Mania.
acting like an idiot this whole time. I
Yeah,
just don't.
I don't
get it.
like face Miz.
Miz used to want to be the champ. He
Yeah.
used to want to, like, you know what I mean? Now he's just like, I just want to tag with Shane. I just love Shane. What is that?
Yeah.
It's shitty.
Shane.
I guess they're
it's a
saving.
medium face turn, and that's what sucks. That's really what sucks about it.
But I feel like it's just going to lead to him brutally attacking Shane. That's why it has to go on
WrestleMania.
It has to go on for 3 months until Mania.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Kayla Braxton interviewing Rusev and Lana backstage. Rusev says, "I hope the McMahon family is paying attention." He brags about how handsome he is, saying you could shave his beard and make it into a baby sweater.
No, nice.
He then makes fun of how Nakamura looks. They hold up a picture and make fun of how he looks. And then says he will soon get back his United States Championship.
I mean, it's taken long
Sure.
enough.
Yeah,
This guy a friggin' title already.
Yeah.
sure. Next up, we have Samoa Joe's apology.
Stupid.
That's how they build the segment. Jeff Hardy comes out first, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm out here for an apology. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing?"
Then what are the first words out of Samoa Joe's mouth?
He's like, "Oh, this is an intervention."
This is not an apology.
It's not an apology.
They've been advertising an apology the whole show. He goes, "Oh no, I'm not apologizing."
That's Samoa Joe.
I know, but
He's so evil.
Yeah.
He
fine
said
with
he was going
Samoa
to give an
Joe, but
apology.
I didn't get why they advertised an apology. Like, wait, he won't give it one, and he doesn't.
Of course.
Yeah.
What was the point of this?
Just to get Jeff in the ring.
Yeah, and then Jeff goes over.
I want to know what they were thinking with that segment. Like, who did Joe go to? Shane? He's like, hey, I want to apologize to Jeff. Can we get him in the ring so I could apologize and shake his hand and then nothing will happen? Shane's like, that sounds great. That sounds like a great segment for SmackDown.
Yeah, the new SmackDown.
The new SmackDown Live.
They have to think about that, and I believe they don't think about that. Why? Like motivation for characters.
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
I
of course
think
they
they
don't.
let that go by the wayside.
Of course.
Because why? What's the in kayfabe? Part of the storyline. Why would Joe ask for that?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Nothing ever makes any sense.
And why would Jeff be stupid enough to go out there to believe it?
Yeah.
So Jeff tells Joe, you attack people's weaknesses because you have your own demons. Are you upset that you've been here for 2 years and you haven't won a single championship? The mind games. Now Jeff's
true.
playing him
Yes.
on the main roster, yeah.
Ouchville, population Samoa Joe.
Yeah. So Joe goes to attack Jeff, but he gets a twist of fate. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Then we have Joe and Jeff Hardy next week on SmackDown.
All right.
Yeah. Next up, we have The Miz. He comes out for his
And that
tag
match is happening.
right now.
Probably literally.
Oh, yeah, sure. We have The Miz. He comes out for his tag team match. And then Mandy Rose comes out. He didn't know that she was going to be his tag partner.
No.
And they're facing off against R-Truth and Carmella. Mixed match challenge.
Awesome Rose. That's their team name.
The changes, man. These changes are so good. R-Truth thinks Mandy's Maurice. Oh, the changes.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, he's still retarded.
Yeah. Truth and Carmella have a dance break, but then Miz hits the skull-crushing finale for the win. At least he won. I was afraid he was going to fucking lose again.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I mean, they are mixed match challenge champions.
Yeah. They beat Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
They are fucking awesome. They are great competitors. If they could beat them, he was a WWE champion.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox was she fucked Edge once. Remember when she fucked Edge?
Wait, did she?
That was her first thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
On
Edge?
TV. She was Edge and Vicky's wedding planner.
Right.
And Edge fucked her
Yeah.
on camera. And then Vicky was like, no!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So,
Fun.
oh yeah, you forgot about that?
Oh,
Weird.
I did.
Next up, the Usos come out and they say they weren't pinned at TLC, so they want a shot at the bar.
Yeah.
Gallows and Anderson come out and say they haven't been on SmackDown since August, but
Yeah.
that changes tonight.
Did you hear the Usos when they said that? They're like, and whose fault is that?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Gallows and Anderson versus the Usos, impromptu match.
Right.
Couple commercial breaks, but then the bar come out. They start heading to the ring. The Usos are about to win. They hit a splash, but then Sanity gets in the ring and attacks both teams. Sanity lays them out. They walk right by the bar at the ramp, and then Sheamus and Cesaro get in the ring to beat up the Usos and Gallows and Anderson themselves. So it was nice to see Gallows and Anderson again.
Just to get beat up.
It was nice to see Sanity again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe these are some of the changes that they're going to have these teams on the show every week. Although for Sanity just to beat up them and then walk right past the bar, like what's your motivation? You just want to beat up the Usos and Gallows and Anderson, but you don't want to fight the champs?
No, I think it. No, I mean.
Yeah. No, that's exactly
Heels
it.
have weird heel respect for other heels, to where they look at him like, "Your time's coming.
Yeah, but
We're not touching you. Your time's coming." That was the kind of look.
What
I
are
took
Gallows
from
and
it.
Anderson?
Well,
Yeah.
they're just beating up the competition to let the bar know we're not in the title picture yet
Or ever.
because we're kind of buried right now.
Or ever.
But we're crawling out of that hole. We're crawling out.
Yeah. We'll see you in 2 years.
For that flash forward.
Yeah.
Next up, Nakamura has a backstage promo. He says, Rusev says, I should be afraid of him? Afraid of this? And we watch clips of Rusev being stupid on Total Divas. And then we go back to Nakamura, and he calls Rusev a total diva.
Yeah. I would watch Total Rusev.
Total Rusev.
Totally watch that.
The whole thing was just him being naked. He's like, look at me, I'm naked. Oh, look at me, Lana, I'm naked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm naked.
And she was like,
I'm still naked. So for the main event of SmackDown, we have Daniel Bryan and Andrade Cien Almas. All right. Okay. At least he's going to be on the show again.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully
main event, right to the main event.
Right to the
Boom.
main event. And they're facing off against AJ Styles and Mustafa Ali, who is now a SmackDown, full SmackDown guy.
Yeah. So he went.
He's on the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, he went from being the heart and soul of 205 Live to being some guy on SmackDown Live.
Hey, it's better to be some guy on SmackDown Live than it is to be,
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Ty Dillinger would disagree.
Hey, right now he's not. He's in the main event, and he fucking pinned Daniel Bryan for the win.
And new.
It was a tag team match. It was a tag team.
Oh,
Even
God.
you can't do that this
Then
time.
why the hell would they tell us he just pinned the WWE champion?
Because Daniel Bryan's the WWE champion.
So
Yeah.
why do they scream it like it means something?
Because, you know.
Did they
Why
win?
did Tom Phillips go, oh my God, when that kendo stick hit the table?
So now him and AJ Styles are the new #1 contenders for
Yes.
the tag titles.
The tag titles.
Co-#1 contenders.
We're
for the
coming for
women's
you,
tag
Bar.
titles.
Yes.
But Daniel cuts a promo before the match telling the crowd that Fresno is #1 in pollution. And then he yells, shame, shame, shame. That's his new thing. He does the yes chant.
Game of Thrones.
He does the yes chant, but with other words now. You know,
Fickle.
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 Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
I thought he was saying Shane for a second.
Shane.
Here comes the money.
Money talks.
I hate Shane.
Click clack.
But yeah, Mustafa Ali hit Daniel with the 450 splash for the win. However, looking back on it, Mustafa kneed Daniel in the chin and throat. And you could hear while he pinned him, he was like, sorry, man. While
sorry.
he was pinning
Right.
Daniel.
Please don't have me fired.
And I already have this confirmed rumor. As soon as he went backstage, Vince was like, great match, Mustafa. You're fired.
Yeah.
You
Daniel's probably in concussion protocol.
You bastard.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for our weekly talk about sex?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Absolutely.
Let's talk.
Well, this is to all of our fans who having some performance issues. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys remember the good old days when you were always ready to go, and of course by that I mean when you could stay up all night. Well, now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in the bedroom thanks to BlueChew.com.
BlueChew.com brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so you know they really work. You can take them anytime, day or night, and since they're chewable, they work up to twice as fast as a pill, so you can be ready whenever she's ready.
Now, this isn't just for guys with dysfunction. It's for any guy who wants extra function and to enhance their performance in the bedroom. Isn't that right?
You know, in the past, you probably thought you are the man. But then, baby, it happened to me. One night I wasn't the man. And I had to take the Blue Chew, and then I came out of the bathroom and she was like, you are hard and ready to go. And I brought the thunder that night, baby. Blue Chew works for me, and it will, work for you.
That's right, Blue Chew is prescribed online and shipped straight to your door in a discreet package. So no more in-person doctor visits, no more waiting in the pharmacy, and best of all, no more awkward conversations.
Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our promo code WWWW. All you have to pay is $5 for shipping. And if you want to go from being a grower to always being a shower, then it's a no-brainer. Again, that's BlueChew.com, promo code WWWW to try it for free.
So who did you have for worst dressed?
Oh, geez. Worst dressed Lucha House Party.
Lucha House Party.
I had Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. His ass specifically?
The hole specifically.
The hole.
Yep.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
make sure to get that pick.
Yeah.
That'll be gross. Best dressed?
Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. I thought you were going to say Asuka with the title.
Well, I would have if it was, April.
Right. Joe?
Although Mandy Rose looked amazing again, I'm gonna go Sasha with the Wonder Woman outfit.
Yeah, it was very nice. Worst acting?
Vince McMahon.
Ooh.
That is correct.
All right.
It is the right answer.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had Leo.
Leo Rush?
He bothered me so much.
Andrew's son.
Shut up.
Hey.
Best acting? I will fight you, Eric. Best acting?
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
Worst comment? I had Tom Phillips saying, almost broke up a pin attempt. And then Tom Phillips said, there's just as much stake here for Almas as there is here for Brian. There's no stakes in this match.
No stakes.
No stakes.
No.
No stakes.
Not
Yeah.
even
What are we
fajitas.
talking about?
Yep. I'll go with that.
My worst comment was every time they said it's a clean slate.
Clean slate.
Clean slate.
What is this, the
clean slate.
what is this, the end of Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
Best comment.
Clean slate.
Clean slate. Clean as a clean slate. The ultimate tool for a master thief with a record.
So when Rousey held up Natalia's hand, when she was not the number one contender, Corey says, I think Rousey's just sizing her up so she knows how to break her arm best.
That's funny.
That was great.
It's good. Mine was Shane can't come out to play right now.
All right.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
I had Becky calling Ronda a Roddy Piper cosplayer.
That was
Amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Worst match?
I had the gauntlet. It was so long.
Mixed match challenge, part 3.
I had mixed match challenges, worst match, and then I had the gauntlet for slow mo.
Yeah, that's a good combination.
Yeah, my slow-mo was Angle and Friends versus Corbin. The shit went on way too long.
Angle and friends. Best match?
So I actually had Asuka versus Naomi.
Okay, that's incorrect. Joe, what did you have?
I if I have to pick, I guess I would do the SmackDown main event.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, we haven't had Asuka versus Naomi. It was a title match. It had a couple cool moves.
It did. Sure. No, I'm just busting your balls. I'm just busting your balls. It's
Busted
fine.
my balls.
That was probably Naomi's best match.
It probably was. Yeah.
But no, the side Russian leg sweep off the second
was
rope,
great.
that was very nice.
Yeah.
And then she put her ass in Asuka's face. That was kind of hot. Worst move?
Worst move was Mustafa Ali's botched Hurricane Rana
That is correct.
Oh, the Hurricane Run off the steel steps.
off the steps where he...
Oh, I thought you meant the one on Daniel Bryan's chin.
No. That's his 450 splash. So Ali is on the outside and he runs and he jumps up on the steps and he's going to jump and do a Hurricane Rana to Cien Almas, except he kind of slips and he lands like right here.
Well, Almas did a great job of picking him up and then you know, so that they could do it.
Yeah.
Best move might be on Almas for making it happen.
Right.
Joe, what did you have for worst move?
Yeah, the Daniel Bryan getting hit in the
Oh,
chin
okay.
with the 450 splash.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Hurricane Run, I guess. Best move?
Naomi's side Russian leg sweep off the
Yeah, that's the only
ropes.
thing that I remember being different.
Yeah, there was an angle slam through the table. That was nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with the Russian leg sweep.
All right.
Sweep it.
Swept.
Sweep it. Sweep. Worst moment? Mine was, they had a good match, but Naomi coming out, I was like, oh, really?
Really, like, there's an obvious worst moment here. Apologies. Like,
I mean,
the
it was
apology
bad,
of the
but
McMahons.
I kind of felt like they owed it to me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then they didn't change anything.
Well,
Right.
of course not.
That was mine, Eric.
I'll go with apologies. I had Paige getting un-GM'd.
All apologies. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, again, it's like, oh, we have to make changes. Paige, this is all your fault.
That's
you
literally
did a great
the only
job.
change that they made.
You did a great job, but it's all your fault. It's like, okay, you can still make her the GM. I
Yeah.
mean, it's so stupid. Yeah. What is she going to do now? What about best moments?
There's a clear best moment here.
Yeah,
New Day eating meat in front of Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
of course.
That could almost
That was
be
the only good thing on the show.
Yeah.
best moment of the
I mean,
year.
you could say the Revival getting a win here, but that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, that was so good.
Big E's expression.
good.
Just,
That's why they're so good. You know, no one wrote that. You know, that was just them. One of them
Right.
thought of that idea. That's what makes the New Day special.
Yeah.
Is that they think of their own stuff to do.
Yes.
yeah.
You know?
Yes.
They're like, oh, do you need us to write any jokes this week? No, we're good.
Yeah, exactly.
We're good.
Yeah.
We got it.
You think that's like one of the reasons why they'll never break up? Because like this is something that's not broken on the show, and they
Yeah.
recognize that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, they're really.
I think
are
the only
funny.
time they're bad
Plus,
is when.
plus that merch money.
I think the only time they're bad is when it's obvious that they're writing their promos and, you know, and it's like, oh, this is stupid because
Yeah.
it's so fucking staged. There's no improv. Like, the best thing about the Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho show was it was like all improv.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good. They were just doing like 10 or 15 minutes of stand-up comedy in the ring every week.
Yeah.
Like,
basically.
imagine like Xavier Woods doing this kind of comedy, but only as a singles guy, doing promos for like title matches like this.
No,
And he's a great competitor.
Again, I don't. There's no.
There's-
So go ahead.
There's too many goofy faces going for titles. We need bad guy Xavier Woods because if he can be this funny, imagine how serious he can be.
You know what? I used to think that he should turn on the New Day. But now I'm thinking with his attitude and like the way they are, like kind of funny, smartly, like take that character and just push him as a singles guy, like that guy.
Yeah.
Because I think he would almost be kind of like that facial heel that Becky Lynch is, but like in a I'm smarter than you kind of way.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
Well, again,
right now.
they're a tag team, but they're still a stable. There's no reason why one of them can't get a singles
Exactly.
push while
Right.
they're still in the New Day. When the New Day was at the height of their popularity a couple years ago, I was like, they should make Big E the WWE champ right now because they're that hot.
Yeah.
Like for a little bit, you know.
I
Like
remember when they had the tournament, and one of them was making the tournament, and
Yes.
ended up being Kofi.
Kofi, I think.
No, Kofi was
which
entering
tournament?
the
The Money in the Bank thing.
yeah, the Money in the Bank
match.
thing.
Yeah.
Like you could have had Xavier be the person in that, and then do so well, or win it, God forbid.
Yeah.
But if you're not ready for that, like do so well that now he's in a feud with somebody that was in the Money in
Well,
the
the
Bank.
other thing
Right.
there was we were talking about like what if one of them won the Money in the Bank, but then that's also like any of them could cash in.
Oh,
And like
funny.
they win the title, and any one of them could defend the WWE title. Like that would be cool. I
Yeah,
think that
that
would
would be
actually
kinda
be
That'd
funny.
be interesting.
Yeah.
If they did it right, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, that's all for awards. I think the segment ended like 5 minutes ago, but
Sure.
Oh, right.
because the New Day won Best Moment, so we're just talking about the New Day.
Yeah.
But now it's time for some breaking news. There's not much this week, but Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, and Adam Page all bid farewell to Ring of Honor at the last Ring of Honor show.
Holy crap.
I wonder why.
What does this mean?
I wonder why.
But that means it's already ready, or they've already started paying their salaries while they're making it something great.
Yeah.
And now they'll go on a 3 to 6 month hiatus while they're building the new company, maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Something like that. Sure.
Yeah.
Also, Velveteen Dream sent out some tweets on Monday during Raw, urging his fans to spam WWE with hashtag #CallDreamUp.
He's ready.
He has since deleted not just those tweets, but all of his tweets that he's ever tweeted.
Really?
So someone's in trouble.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he clearly got in trouble for these fucking tweets.
I wonder if you work for WWE and you're a performer and you
hacked our Twitter, damn it!
well, no, like they encourage social media, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I
not,
wonder,
not sometimes.
I wonder if you have to surrender like your password
That's
to like their
interesting.
social media team.
Well,
You know.
when CM Punk was on Colt Cabana's, that whole thing, like 4 years ago now almost. I think, 4 years ago now. He said that they called him, like he sent out a tweet where he said shit. He was like, oh, it was when he shit his pants on SmackDown or whatever. And he was
Yeah.
like, hey, watch SmackDown tonight because I shit my pants. And then he said someone from WWE called him and asked him to delete it. So they didn't have his password.
Okay. But I mean, how does that?
Because otherwise...
Yeah. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, go ahead and just delete those tweets. I mean, is it one of those things where they said delete the tweets? He's like, fine, you want me to delete the tweets? And just deletes everything.
Well, because, Dean Ambrose has a Twitter, and it's verified, but he has not tweeted.
Ever.
They just made him get a Twitter, and he never used it.
Exactly.
So if they had his password, they'd be tweeting for him or something,
Right,
at
yeah.
least anything. Like, oh, I hate Seth.
Right.
Just
I
like
hate Seth.
every
That
day.
fucking Seth.
Fuck Seth. Hashtag fuck Seth.
Yeah, basically.
So, I mean, yeah, it's so dumb. Like, obviously, like, Dream's getting, in trouble for this. So stupid.
Yeah.
And he's deleted all of his tweets, so I guess he got upset.
I mean, Kevin Owens has done that plenty of times.
Yeah, but he's done that for character reasons.
Well, he recently did. When he got injured, he deleted all his tweets.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. Any other news?
Yeah, this got posted on our Facebook group by John David Guerra.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'm glad you found that, because I actually wanted, and I forgot about that, so I'm glad you got that. This is good.
It's from a former writer. Is it Raw? Brian Maxwell Mann. He tweeted basically a way that WWE could fix things.
Right.
And he makes a lot of sense here. So his first thing was treat Raw as 3 1-hour shows rather than 1 3-hour program. Figure out ways to make each unique so that the show doesn't get stale.
And that's what they used to do with Monday Night Raw, and they would have Warzone. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, back when the Attitude Era started, you would have Monday Night Raw, and then the second hour was Warzone.
Yeah.
Right.
So that would be cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But they didn't really act like it was another show, really.
They kind of did. They would even change announce teams.
Really?
Yeah, because, again, some of them were taped shows, but yes, they would kind of act like they were 2 different shows sometimes.
Next one, assign specific writers to specific characters and programs.
How is that not already
Right.
the thing?
Yeah,
The fact
exactly.
that that's not already the case is stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. The most experienced ones are given the main event. Next year's IC and so forth.
Again, how is that not already the case? That
Yeah.
just shows you how stupid they are.
Exactly. Have a showrunner who provides finishing touches and keeps a bird eye view, but does not write, kind of like what Lorne Michaels does for Saturday Night Live.
That's what every show does.
So
I don't
wait,
know
who
how
wrote
this
this?
is a former writer.
A former writer.
for
Well, we don't know if
WWE.
this is confirmed, right? Or this is just...
This is on his Twitter. He tweeted these.
I know. Okay. Because someone says something doesn't
yeah.
always mean it's true. It could just be...
Well, he's giving his ideas.
maybe
so
he
his
was
ideas
fired
are
and
true.
he's saying that these things are happening. I don't know.
Yeah. His next was rotate characters in and out, keeping the program fresh, building anticipation. Example, Monday Night Football does not have the same 2 teams playing every week.
Right.
And it's true. Like, I'd rather see Finn Balor take a week off so I can see 2 different guys fight than
Well,
see Finn Balor
yeah.
fighting the same match
And again,
every...
that's like NXT
Yeah.
because they tape like a few episodes in a row, and that used to be Raw because they would tape a few episodes in one night.
Right.
So you wouldn't have the same wrestlers every week.
Yeah.
But again, they're so worried about ratings. They're worried if they don't have like Balor in a 30-minute match segment, then that's you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
all ratings to them.
Announce big segments, matches weeks out. He says Saturday Night Live reveals their hosts way in advance. I don't know about this one because you lose all the surprise element.
Well, but again,
They
if
already
you,
they do
if
it
you did,
already.
If you did the other thing where you would rotate characters in and out and have like, let's say you'd only see Seth Rollins once every 3 weeks, you could
Right.
announce his match 3 weeks from now,
Right,
Because he
yeah.
won't be on the show. That's what NXT does.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
true.
Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black, Steel Cage in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, cool.
That's true.
And then you get really excited for that, and then you have to watch.
Yeah. His last thing was finally, most importantly, trust the writers to a person. Everyone who I've ever met who worked on creative loved wrestling, and you have to do that job. And it makes sense. Like
Yeah.
someone who's like into like D&D and lore and fantasy and stuff, they're not going to go work on a wrestling show just because they need a writing gig.
Right. And then after that, he goes, however, the main problem is exactly what I was told when I started there. At the end of the day, the show has 1 writer, and then he posts a picture of Vince.
Smelling money. Yeah.
So
And that's really the two true thing. It's
yeah,
everything has to be approved by Vince.
right.
Yeah.
More pee jokes. What?
Yeah.
More
Like
piss.
you could give the best feud ever and he would tweak it and it would be his idea.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
I wrote that. See it play
we
out.
have AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan feuding right now.
Yeah.
We should be on cloud 9,
We should.
and we don't give a fuck.
No.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And they even said in the commentary during the main event, it's like, oh, well, AJ Styles lost at TLC. That was his rematch clause. It's to the back of the line.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I think it was either Byron or David Otunga. He's like, well, you got to take into account, the personal matter of it. It's like, no.
But if
Daniel
he's-
Bryan should be like, fuck you, AJ, back of the line.
If he's in the back of the line, why is he fighting Daniel on SmackDown this week again?
Exactly.
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
All right, should we get to rumors?
Yeah, that's all the news I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe.
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God.
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance.
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed.
So apparently Sin Cara was injured, but I guess I forgot when
This is still a thing?
when we announced that he was injured.
There's
but
still a Sin Cara?
there's still a Sin Cara. We don't know which one.
Which one?
But he's currently why didn't they just replace him? He's currently training at the Performance Center, which means pretty soon Lucha House Party will have a 4th member.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
How
great.
about those Lucha
There's
House
gonna be
rules?
4 pinatas.
There's
now.
no way.
There's no way.
He feuds with the Lucha House Party.
Right.
I come out here, and the only people that are representing us luchas are you fucking idiots. And they could do that because his mouth is muffled,
Andrew, come on.
You fucking idiots making...
Andrew, that's not a good impersonation. I'm disappointed. I can hear those words way too clearly.
Oh, okay.
From Sin Cara.
That's more like it.
That's
And his
more
voice
like it.
is that high. That is
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, he's Kenny on South Park. Also, Bray Wyatt's been sending some cryptic tweets.
Yeah, what is going on, Bray?
You have this?
Somebody check on Bray.
I've got one of
please.
them.
I think he's doing a Pete Davidson impression. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh.
this was his last one. He said, "To all that have loved and supported us, we say thank you, and ask that you have faith in us. I was put on this earth to fix it, to change it, and I will not die until this is so. Goodbye, my brothers and sisters. The journey is far from over, Randy."
Randy, thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that he should be doing this because Pete Davidson just did this,
Yeah.
and everyone was freaking
And he's
out
more
over
popular
him.
than. Oh wait, what?
Well, I'm just saying, like Pete Davidson did this for real, and it was like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
what the hell's going on?
Like some
So-
of the other ones that have led up to it, it's like he tweeted, "Today I'm someone different. Today I find out who I finally become who I really am, Randy."
And then like one of them was a message to JoJo. He's like, JoJo, you can keep the ponies, but make sure you feed Randy.
Yeah.
So great. Like Randy's some pet.
Randy's
Yeah.
the pony, yeah.
Oh my god.
He quoted the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, whatever. What
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
He's dead.
But
Well, it's-
I think that's all the rumors we have, right, for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
there,
much
there
this
wasn't
week.
much else
I
going
mean,
on.
when they're changing everything, how can we possibly know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
There's no rumors.
Right?
There was a lot of shitty rumors. Like, one of them was like, oh, Ryan Satin from Pro Wrestling Sheet says that his source tells him Ronda Rousey's not turning heel after interfering in the TLC match. Yeah, no one would think that she's turning heel there. She
Yeah.
got revenge.
People are just trying to do.
Oh, that Ryan Satin's like, oh, my source telling me you didn't have to you didn't contact a source for that.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's all for rumors. So now it's time for some trivia.
All right. You want to do a little Royal Rumble trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get closing in
Yep.
on Joe's favorite match of the year. Favorite match of the year?
Of course.
Favorite match of the
Absolutely.
year? Favorite pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Favorite pay-per-view? Right. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Because you get excited for who wins the Rumble, like Nakamura and Asuka.
You get excited for who's going to be number 30, and then you remember it's R-Truth and Carmel.
Right.
Yeah.
You can get excited for who wins the Rumble because then in a couple months they're just going to lose at Mania.
At Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
So I always thought about this, and I looked it up, and I found out, and I want to see if you guys remember. It's a hard trivia question,
All right.
but I look at you guys with faith.
Oh, wow.
So when someone enters the ring, and then
Right.
another person enters the ring, and then another person enters the ring,
You can only
Three.
you can
Three.
only
The answer is 3.
is that on the video game?
you can only have 8 in the ring at once in the video game.
In the video game?
That's the answer.
So if there's 8 in the ring and someone's coming out, you'll just see someone get removed.
Pretty much, the computer will throw someone out. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. So the question is, what's the most amount of superstars we've ever had in the ring at any one time?
In a Rumble.
In a Rumble. Now, first, I want you to kind of give me the number, because that you can almost guess.
Yeah.
Because it's more than 2. It's less than 30. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you can give me a number that you think is that number.
Okay.
We'll play the higher and lower game between you two.
All right.
Then we'll see if you guys can zero in on when that happened.
12.
Higher.
16.
Lower.
15.
14.
Lower. Yes.
Yeah. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it.
So 14 people.
All right.
That's a lot if you really think
What
about it.
year was that?
Yeah.
Do you have that?
I do.
Oh.
You know who won the Rumble that year?
No.
Fake Razor.
That's it's true.
He came in and eliminated all 14 guys.
We have to do some corrections and omissions.
Yeah.
Because last week, it wasn't Fake Razor that Ahmed Johnson ran after. It was Farouk.
Right.
I want that for the record.
For what record?
Because that was part of your 4 facts and a fib. But
Yeah.
it turns out it was 3 facts and 2 fibs.
He still eliminated himself. That was the fact that I was trying to say.
I know,
It didn't
yeah,
matter.
but really the change was that, yeah. That's why I was like, that's why I was like,
That's
oh,
not
it
why
has
you got
to
it
be
wrong, because you thought
No.
it was a
No.
couple. You didn't
No.
know it was The Rock's first Rumble. You admitted that. There's a couple of things you didn't know about.
No,
that
I said
trivia
I knew it
contest.
was The Rock's first Rumble. I said it's Ahmed
can go
Johnson
back.
because he chased after Farouk. You can listen.
All right,
I-
listen. All right, so what year was it?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Was it
God.
the year of the 40-man Rumble?
Oh,
No,
that'd be a good one. Yeah, that's a good guess.
that is a good guess.
See. May
I don't even know like who won.
2001?
Wait, what year was the 40-man Rumble?
Oh, I don't know.
It was the Del Rio when Del Rio won.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get a year on this.
2008.
Was it 2001 that happened?
No, this would be almost impossible for you guys to guess this because I don't really know the details behind it. But it was 2009, and who entered?
It might have been that one. Okay. Yeah.
So who entered the ring? Like, why did they have that many people in the ring? Like, it makes sense why there were that many people. Like who entered the ring to clean house?
Great Khali.
Brock Lesnar.
That's a good guess. That's a good
Oh,
guess.
that was 2000. You said
yeah,
2009.
I don't think it was Lesnar.
Okay. Shoot.
You're on the right track with both of those names. Like, who entered the ring and then cleared out? Probably at least
John Cena.
half of those guys. No.
No.
You're on the right track with Great Khali, like
Big Show?
Big Show.
Oh, Jesus.
Big Show entered at number 30,
Right.
and then Clean House obviously didn't win. I mean, I don't know how they eliminated him.
Yeah.
He's the Big Show.
9 guys.
It's impossible.
He's the Big Show. Okay, the 40-man Rumble was 2011.
No.
2011, yeah.
So 2009. That like when Taker beat Shawn? Taker.
No, I don't think so. I honestly don't know. I don't know who won that one. Sorry.
No, 2008 I think was when Taker won.
No.
But all right. Fan question time.
By the way, Shane McMahon's oldest son is 14, so I would say in 3 years' time, we'll see a high-flying young McMahon
McMahon
Maybe.
boy.
enter the ropes.
McMahon.
Yeah. All right, fan questions. Ayo, what's your favorite sport to watch? Not wrestling related, but for me
Yeah,
it's football.
It's pretty obvious. Football.
If it's not wrestling
Eric's
based,
is
I watch baseball.
Football, right?
Football. Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder
I
at our
kick the
local
ball.
soccer team.
Matt Hansen, would you ever recap All Elite Wrestling for Patreons? Might have to. Just might have to.
If it's good, sure.
see.
If it's good, indeed.
I don't know if it's good. We can't because it's what's wrong with wrestling.
Well, if it's bad, it's on the main podcast.
yeah, that's true.
Jason Deerham, do you think all the good writers are working on the Edge and Christian show on the network instead of Raw and SmackDown? It's actually fucking funny.
I've yet to watch it.
Again, I think
I
there's-
always hear good things.
There's much more creative freedom
Right.
because, it's just on the network.
Yeah.
Justin Puentes, do you think if there were less talent on the rosters, it would force the writers to be more creative? Again, I don't really blame the writers. Just like that one writer said earlier, Vince is the writer. They're told basically what to write.
Yeah.
That's why it sucks.
Exactly.
Miguel Herrera, what exactly was the shakeup? Does anyone know?
No, no one was shook.
Nothing was shook.
well, he shook things up, though.
Did
Yeah,
they?
they fired
He
Paige.
shook things up,
Yeah.
clearly.
What did he shake?
He shook up the Raw Tag division
Oh yeah.
by allowing the Revival to win. What a shake. Shook it right up.
All right. Johnny Loreno, not a question, but I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays because y'all deserve it.
That's so nice.
Thanks.
That's very sweet.
Randy Orton won this Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Jason Deerham that's when he DDT'd Stephanie that year, I think, right? Yeah.
Oh, he won the Rumble that year? Wow.
2009. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He threw out
because that was Taker Shawn 1 at Mania.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where Triple H and
Yeah,
Randy
because
made
2009 WrestleMania 25.
Right.
And who was champion?
Triple H.
And he retained?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Deerham again. Should Angle and McIntyre have a rematch with each putting their gold medals on the line?
Ooh,
That'd be a good one.
that would be funny.
Because
What did McIntyre win?
Corbin gave him the gold medal
Right.
of excellence.
The stupid fake gold medal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Montgomery Burns first.
Yeah. How do you pronounce that?
Savoy.
Savoy. Because there are 5 call-ups, let's adapt the Push Fire Barry game. Push Fire Barry repackage and keep in NXT. Lars Sullivan, Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery, Nikki Cross, and EC3.
I would like to nominate EC3 to stay in NXT.
I
Me too.
second that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Don't ruin it.
I would push Nikki Cross.
Push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Sure.
awesome.
Fire.
That's the
Fire
problem
Lars.
is you'd have to fire Lars. I don't know.
Out of
I
that
like
group?
Lars.
I like Lacey Evans. Who was the other person?
I
the other
c- I would
mentioned?
almost-
Is there 5 of them?
Heavy Machinery.
I like Heavy Machinery.
I
Me
almost
too.
want to say repackage Lacey Evans.
I like that.
I like her packaging.
She's a Southern Belle, but
You like
she's
her
a-
package?
No, I like her.
the Southern
Alright.
Belle.
You haven't really seen it much.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's knock out the easy one. Who do we fire?
No, that's
we
not
fired
easy.
Lars. I don't think
fire
it's
Lars.
easy.
Why? Because
Out
of
of
the
that group?
comments he made?
Yeah. Sure.
So rude. No, just out of that group, I just happen
Right.
to like him the least out of that group.
But, well, in terms of how the company sees these people, he
Yeah.
has the most potential.
So what do you bury Lacey Evans and repackage Heavy Machinery?
Yeah. Make them serious instead of, Ducky, take them weight, Ducky.
Yeah, but they're so
Steaks
funny.
and
They are
weights.
funny.
Those are just so funny.
Yeah.
This is not easy. Yeah, that's a tough one.
All right.
I'd go with that with the last thing you said.
Kyle Foxton, when's the last time you've been genuinely surprised with WWE? Like a result, a return, a debut, just something you didn't see coming for better or worse?
WrestleMania.
No, the Lesnar coming out during what pay-per-view? The cage
Oh, Hell in a
match
Cell?
between Braun and
Hell in a Cell?
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't expect that
We
to
did
happen.
not see him coming.
Right.
I remember commenting on how
Yeah.
cool
Right.
that was because we didn't see it coming.
Right.
Becky
Bugsy.
fighting with a busted face.
Well, I think just Becky Lynch
Nia
turning
punching
into
Becky.
Stone Cold
Yeah.
overnight almost.
Bugsy, will you guys be changing the podcast to keep up with the changes WWE is making?
Probably. If they make changes, yes.
Wow.
If they don't, thank God, we'll give you the same awesome podcast.
Yeah.
Shameen, not wrestling related, but who are you guys predicting to win this year's Super Bowl? It's a huge toss-up this year. It's crazy. Anyone could win it this year, like more than ever. It's such a toss-up.
The Patriots fight me. If I had to put money on it, Tom Brady. He's been in the last 2.
I'd
right.
say the Bears at this
I
point.
have a very bold.
No one could do anything against
I know.
the Bears.
It's come playoff time.
They shut down all the quarterbacks.
I have a
it's a
very
great pick.
very bold
You hated
Super
it.
Bowl prediction.
Yeah.
I predict
Yeah.
that the Super Bowl will have a new Avengers trailer.
That's probably correct.
Very
right.
true.
Wow. I mean,
Bold
that's not even bold. That's like a Guaran fucking T.
Right. I had one other question that got
Yeah,
sent in
what
on
question
this.
do you have for us?
It's not if my phone will unlock. Jesus.
You don't know your
Jesus.
password?
I do, but I was
Your
typing
phone
too
doesn't
quick.
like your thumbs?
All right, so Sonny Roberts, I had to read over this a couple times because
Oh, we have an essay submission
yes,
question.
we do.
What is this?
Question for this week's show. Do you think Vince is close to sacking Triple H due to his poor talent judgment while running NXT and giving pushes to clearly talentless people like Balor and Rude, Nakamura, Bailey, Asuka, and the Revival? Surely Vince is getting tired of having to put right the wrongs of a failing NXT show while the main roster goes from strength to strength and again this week breaking its highest viewing figures. God bless Vince McMahon.
I'm getting tired of all this fucking sarcasm. That's what I'm getting tired of. Hey, Sonny Roberts, you ask a question like that again, I'll drop you on that stack of dimes you call a neck.
Yeah.
You piece of trash.
Yeah. I don't know if... And then he asked if I could tell the story of meeting Eugene out of character, and then him...
If he knows it, why is he asking you to do it again?
Right.
I think you've done it like 3 times. On
Probably.
this show.
Do it quickly if you want.
Okay, so yeah, me and a friend were coming back from Ron Beaumont.
What year?
Oh, I don't know if a year.
The year
It
of
was
Eugene.
1994.
The year of Eugene.
The year of Eugene, John Cena, and the Spirit Squad.
So like 04?
Yeah, sure. Somewhere in there. Anyway, we stop at a gas station. Big Lincoln pulls up, and John Cena gets out, and Eugene gets out, and Eugene goes in, and we go to talk to John Cena, and he was really nice. And Eugene comes out with a fucking 40 in a brown paper bag. Sure. And then he looks at us, he realizes we're fans. He's like, oh, better get into character. Yeah.
The first time you told that story, I got to find that because it was on video too. And I got to post that because it was really funny because we went on, we talked about it for a long time.
Right.
So maybe I'll post that.
If any fans just happen to know offhand when that was, let us know so we can make a
Yeah,
post with
someone go deep into the files.
But it's like, dude, we get it. Like, we know wrestling's not real. We know you're not like a freaking
Like you're
walking
grown,
moron.
You're grown men.
Yeah.
man, keeping kayfabe alive.
Yeah. It was so Cena like your handler.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know. Vince could have told him like, you better be retarded outside.
Right.
Like,
Well, he gets mad when mass wrestlers don't have their masks on outside.
Eugene or
No,
Vince?
Vince. Yeah, Eugene gets pissed.
Vince gets pissed if mass wrestlers don't wear their masks?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Gives
it's
a fuck.
breaking the character.
I bet. Oh, that's stupid.
That's why, like, if you see pictures that like they post
No.
outside,
Yeah.
they'll have their mask on.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
Rey Mysterio.
how the fuck is he eating?
But Rey Mysterio takes that seriously.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, no, he was taking pictures on the Cruise of Jericho without his mask, or like he'd cover like only part of his face with it.
You still cover part of his face.
Yeah.
I told you that I went backstage in the 90s during Kane's run, and he left the arena, and there was a bunch of fans backstage. This is when I literally took a NBC badge. I was working for NBC at the time, and I just showed my badge. I walked right to where the ring was, showed my badge. The guy was like, okay.
Right.
And I walked directly up the ramp with Matt Vesic. Hello, Matt, if you're listening. And we walked to the back, and we just started saying hi to everybody. And then Triple H walks by, and then, X-Pac walks by, and then China walks by, and then Triple H is like, have you seen China? This is when they were like hot and heavy. And we're like, no, we haven't. I think maybe she walked by. You know, he was acting weird, so we just said.
That's when you took the picture with Stone Cold?
No, that was when he went to the Tonight Show. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
no one was stopping for pictures, but Kane walked by
Yeah.
because there were fans. He had a towel over his head. Is
Yeah.
my point.
Well, that was before he was unmasked, right?
yeah, but who cares? Again,
Right.
I know, but
I wouldn't. I mean, would we even recognize him before he was originally unmasked? If he was just some dude.
oh, he
walking?
wasn't like in his gear. Oh, okay.
No, he just had a towel over his head.
So how'd you know it was him?
Because I'm not an idiot.
Well, you just said.
Yeah, could have been just some tall guy who was sweaty.
Kane has a very specific body, and back then there weren't you had Big Show, Kane, Undertaker. Those are your big men. In
Yeah,
WWE.
Right.
sure.
No, it was clearly because the towel was like this.
Right. Yeah.
Like you could see most of his face, but he was just kind of wearing it because Vince is like, get a towel on that head. What are you nuts? There's fans out there.
But in '98, we didn't know who Kane really was. We didn't know that he was fake Diesel like a year before
Yeah,
that.
right.
You know,
But
like
that's just it. Even
Isaac
more so,
Yankem.
why even?
Oh, I
hide
know.
it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Vince goes over and beyond to where he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It's fake. It's a TV show. You know,
maybe because he knew that was going to be a big angle one day with the revealing of the mask, and
He knew
maybe
10
like
years in the future.
if someone took a picture of of him,
and
and
what?
that's
One
like,
guy before the age of internet is
He
going
was-
to
the
tell
internet was a
everybody,
thing.
"Hey, everyone!" Not really. Not like it is now.
Right.
There just wasn't. And hey, everyone, Kane is not a monster. He's not disfigured. He's just a regular guy.
Oh,
It just
Okay, but Undertaker has a special effects team with him at all times, so he can have lightning. He summons lightning at
special
random.
effects. Andrew?
Yeah, he was at the
What are you
He
UFC.
doesn't
talking
really
about?
do it.
You mean he's not a real undead
What?
wizard?
The last UFC show he was at, they were like, "I don't believe it," and he just fucking lightning the ring. It was crazy.
Yeah, Joe Rogan shit his pants.
It costs them like $20 million a year for this team to just follow him if it feels like making a motion with his hands.
Right.
Yeah. So that's all for fan questions, anyways. We're gonna move fan questions to Patreon. So it's gonna be exclusively for all of our Patreon supporters. If you want to ask questions in the future, sign up for our Patreon.
Shaking it up.
We're shaking things up, man.
Wow.
So yeah, patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Sign up. We got the Santa Sleigh, the TLC recap if you want that, and a whole hell of a lot more. Ton of brackets.
Just great content all around.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out to Moffett on the mic. I was on their show last night during Raw, and it was a lot of fun. Radio show in Long Island, so check them out, Moffett on the mic, on Twitter, and you could watch it online. You could watch the show online, so check it out. It was a lot of fun. Also, make sure... What?
Oh, I also have a shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bradley Tipton. He was our 600th member on our Facebook group, so that's pretty big. I mean,
Nice.
you got 600 people. There's a little link to it on our main Facebook page if you guys want to enjoy Raw threads and memes and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com, like that one, /What's Wrong with Wrestling for just $19.99. And of course, patreon.com /What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yeah.
Next week is Christmas.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday is Christmas.
Christmas.
So the podcast might be a day late. I think we might record it Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So just look for that. We'll see. Still figuring all this out. We got to figure all this out. There's so much changes coming.
Yeah. All the new changes.
Yeah, so many changes. Yeah.
Shaking it up.
There might be new pops next week, or they might just be, swapped around.
Yeah, new faces.
Yeah, new faces, new places.
Yeah.
Really.
Right.
Just like when they have a superstar shakeup, it's like, oh, this guy's not over here anymore. Now he's over here.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
about the significance of switching pops around.
Yeah.
Wait, save it for next week.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every circle's loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no.
Lashley.